let's talk NFTs. NFTs, if you don't know what they are non-fungible tokens, and I've been trading them for the past 6 to 7 months since I've been in this country, really. And I've learned a lot of stuff, including that you can lose a lot of money. And a lot of the ways that I lost money are because of the value of the NFTs dropping, which tends to happen with most NFT projects that I've been involved in. And you need to be really careful with which NFT projects you invest in, because there's a lot out there that seem great, that look huge, that have a lot of hype to them. But once you put your money into it and you mint it, which basically means buying it at the lowest price in the beginning when there's a lot of hype and a lot of talking about the project going on, that's where these projects give you the fear of missing out. You get this feeling, right? You're like, holy shit, what if I miss out on this? So this happened to me a lot, and I've traded over almost 60 to 70 NFT projects so far in my time. And I've gained a lot of money with a lot of them, but that's only because I actually found out how you can truly make money with them. Because there's also a lot of ways that you can lose money with them. And what I do is find the projects that have a lot of hype on them. Like, you know these projects that right before they launch, there's always like a lot of people talking about them. You find these projects and you get the whitelist for the project, I guess it's different for every project really, but most of them just go by this rule where you have to invite a couple of people to their Discord and keep chatting on the servers, and then you get something called a whitelist. And this whitelist role that you get basically allows you to mint the NFTs. So I would find hype projects. I would mint the NFT on mint day. I would usually mint like around 2 to 3. I think minting 3 is the best strategy in my opinion, just in case the project does really well. So you mint it, and then you have to do something called paper handing. And a lot of people don't like this. A lot of people hate on people who paper hand, but the thing is, the people who paper hand are the ones who actually make money most of the time, from what I've seen. And I've been one of these people. So paper handing is basically when you mint the NFT and then you try to resell it as fast as possible on the secondary market, OpenSea, when some sales could occur in the beginning. Because usually with the most projects that I've been in that have a lot of hype to them, they die right after the mint launch. And I'm not saying all projects are like this, but that's what most of them are like. So let's say this huge project just launched. I minted 3 of them for the price of 0.1 Ethereum each. So it's 0.3 total. What I would do is I would grab the first 2. I would list them on OpenSea for at least triple the price that I minted them for. And once you list them, there will also be other people who are paper handing like you. So you're gonna have to be very competitive and fast. So you need to have like a fast computer, so you can be able to refresh really quickly and lower your price until someone buys it, right? Because most of the time people aren't gonna buy it like that. So yeah, let's say in the instance that you bought 3, you would list the first 2 for 0.3 Ethereum each. Hopefully they sell. If they don't sell within, I'd say 1 or 2 minutes, you go to the OpenSea collection page, and then you'd refresh it, see what other people are selling it for. It'll probably be cheaper than yours, and then you'd want to list yours just a tiny fraction cheaper than theirs until someone buys it. And then you take the little profits, and then you can just keep the third one, if you want to, if you believe in the project, because some projects do end up doing well. But yeah, for most of them, this is my experience with NFTs. I just paper hand them, buy them for cheap, sell them for double, triple the price as fast as you can on OpenSea. And yeah, that's about all you can do with NFTs really. And a lot of projects actually do really well if you find a legitimate good project, like for example the Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, projects that have good utility behind them. And make sure that the projects that you're looking to invest into long term, make sure that they have a fully doxed team, which basically means that like everyone knows who these people are who founded the project, right? You need to be in a NFT project, and you need to know who you're dealing with, right? You don't want to just blindly buy an NFT and try to resell it, because a lot of the times what happens is a lot of FUD happens right before the mint, which stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. A lot of that happens because people start going off, especially on the mint day. They start going off like, why would I buy this? The team, we don't even know who the team is. We don't even know who founded this project. It's gonna flop. And then people start scaring other people who were originally invested into the project. And a lot of times what happens is that when this fear spreads out, nobody ends up buying into the project except a small fraction of people. And to that small fraction of people, they won't know what just happened unless until 15 to 20 minutes after the launch. So you'll end up with a worthless NFT that just means nothing, and it's just a picture. And then a lot of the times what happens is that the founders will either sell the project, or they will move on and just completely leave the group, or just ditch it and then go on vacation somewhere with all the money that they just made. So yeah, you'd have to be really careful with what you're doing there. I would recommend the 3 NFT strategy, where you just buy 2, sell them, try to make your money back with some extra profits, keep the third one just as a collectible even, or an art, and it could also potentially increase in value, so it's a win-win. And yeah, the way I've lost a lot of money with NFTs in the beginning was because I didn't know what I was getting into, right? I was just blindly investing, buy this NFT, hold it, hope it goes to 10 ETH or something. Never happened. And then that's when I came up with the 3-step strategy that I'm telling you guys about. But before that, yeah, I would buy a bunch of NFTs worth hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars even sometimes, and they would go nowhere. And I still have some of them that I minted a couple months ago. I have a lot of them actually. They're worth nothing because no one's buying them, no one's interested. As long as no one knows about the project, no one's interested in the project's owners are gone or unknown, the project will most likely fail. So you have to be really careful with these. You have to do your research about the project, come up with a strategy on what you're going to do for each specific NFT project. See if you're going to hold it long term. But if you're holding it long term, make sure you do your research, make sure it's actually a good project that will keep the hype around for a long, long time. And yeah, that's all I have to say about NFTs. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.